All right, guys, so let's go with this problem here. We got a bunch of brackets, parentheses, okay, coefficients, numbers in front of the brackets, and then we have variables, okay? So what we're trying to do here is to simplify. And to simplify again, you have to go with order of operations, which is the PEMDAS rule, the BODMAS rule, okay? So how are we going to go? So we go inside the brackets and then remove the parentheses first, right? That's how we're going to do it. So let's go. So we keep the 4 as what it is, because a lot of times people will make that mistake of beginning to multiply the 4 and stuff, and then after that you get stuck, especially if you are not an expert yet, okay? Experts that you're going to become very soon, okay? So then what's happening is we keep the x as well, so we're going to remove the parentheses here. What do we have in front of the parentheses here? Nothing, which is an invisible one. So if you want to claim that one, you can do it. For people who are an expert already, they don't need to do that. They automatically know that, you know, if you have nothing in front of the parentheses, you remove the parentheses, you still have the same thing inside, especially if you have a plus sign in front of it, okay? So that would give us what? 1 over 2x minus y. So you are safe, because 1 times a half is a half x, 1 times negative y is negative y, and you're finished. Now you come here, you say negative 3, and then you have 2 over 3, then x again, so we're going to do the same thing. And in this case, the difference is that this one is a plus, this one is a minus. But because you have this one, so let's apply what I was talking about before, okay? The second, of doing this. So because of the negative sign, and there's nothing which is an invisible one, the signs inside will change to the opposite. Check this out. So the positive x becomes negative x, the negative y becomes positive y. That's it. All right, you can always do it like that. So now you are an expert, you can do that. Okay, so now after we remove the parentheses, you look inside again to see if you have any like terms to combine. You can combine it if you want to, or you can leave it for now and then you multiply this one. So it doesn't matter which way you go with that, but just make sure that you're going to have to combine like terms, okay? So, but let's just multiply. Let's assume that we don't have anything common in there, then we're going to remove the bracket. So that means we're going to multiply the 4 here, the 4 here, and the 4 there. So that'll be 4 times x is 4x, all right? And then 4 times a half, which is going to give us what? What is a half over 4? Is 2. Or somebody can say 2 goes into 4 twice. So that gives you plus 2x. And then 4 times negative y, don't forget about that, is negative 4y. Are we good? All right? So we're going to do the same thing here. Now the difference here is that this one is a negative. So whenever you multiply the 3, it's better to take the negative sign with you as you multiply. So that will give us what? Negative then. So the best thing to do also over here is to simplify, reduce. So 3 can cross out. And you only have negative 2 left. Then the x. All right? And then here also negative 3 times negative x, which is going to give you plus 3x. All right? And then negative 3 times positive y, which is negative 3y. Okay? So that's how it works. So that's what you have so far. And now you can combine all like terms together. That means all the x's, you put them together. All the y's, you put them together. So that means this one, and then this one here. So that means 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. So you have 7x afterwards, okay? Somebody also can choose to simplify positive 2x, negative 2x, and then you add 4 and 3. That will give you 7x. Same thing, okay? So game is on. It doesn't matter which way you go, all right? And then negative 4y, and then negative 3y. So both of them carry the same signs. What do? You add and you keep the sign. So 4 and 3, we give you 7. You carry the sign negative 7y. And then you cannot go further than that because this is an x, this is a y. You cannot add, you cannot subtract. Okay? You can only multiply them up to give you x, y in other cases. But here we are not asking you to multiply. So you are finished. Okay? So this is it. Nice problem. Okay? Not bad, right? Cool.